everyone, Amy here, back for another weekly update. This one's for Saturday, August 22nd, 2020. This week I'd like to welcome you to Mum Central. We have almost 1,500 of these ultra large, look, they're bigger than my head. These are garden mums. These are great for replenishing your containers or in the landscape. And these huge plants are only $3.99 each when you buy 5 or more. Now, when planted in the ground, garden mums have a tendency of not coming back the next year, usually just because you're planting them so late. Now, the mum that does usually come back year after year are these Igloo mums. We have these available in the 1-gallon pots and also larger 10-inch pots. These are ultra hardy plants, definitely guaranteed to come back next year. So if there's a mum you want to put in the yard, I would suggest the Igloo mums over the garden mums. You can usually make the choice between garden mum or Igloo mum easily based basically on cost. If you're looking to plant them in the ground, you want them back year after year, get those Igloo mums, make that investment of a couple dollars more. If you're looking to just tear out some worn out annuals in your mixed containers, the garden mum is usually a more economical choice. Okay, so now we're gonna go for a little walk. I'm gonna show you the brand new Baby Blue Spruce that came in, more of those Arbs and Cedars that came in. We're gonna check in on the hellebores. I heard some might even be blooming. And that Hosta collection, which probably won't be ready this year after all, but we'll check in on it. It looks like we'll have to get some more already, but we also have these really awesome ornamental peppers. These would be terrific in a combo pot with some grasses and some mums. We also have these very large hanging basket mums. They are $25 and available in a multitude of colors, some almost with multiple colors in the same plant. Okay, I made it down to the Arborvitae and the Cedars. As you can see, they are all fully stocked again. They came in last week. You might be sick of me talking about them, but I wanted to warn you, if you want these plants, if you want to grow a nice hedge this fall, get them now. They are already selling like crazy. You can come in, you can pick them out, you can tag them, and then you can come pick them up maybe more towards cooler fall weather arrives, which would be better for planting them in general. Okay, there they are. There are those Baby Blue Spruce, brand new. So you may ask, Amy, what is so great about these Baby Blue Spruce? Well, it's not your traditional blue spruce that gets 50 feet high. These guys max out at 12 to 15 feet high by only 4 to 6 foot wide. I have one at home. I absolutely love it. I will insert a picture right here. That one has probably been there about 3 years. It has not grown much at all. It's puffed up a little. It's had some new growth on the tips, but really hasn't put on a major amount of height. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing for specific areas of your landscape. If you have maybe the corner of a house or a smaller garden bed where you don't want some massive tree, this Baby Blue is for you. Now these Baby Blues behind me, we only have one size, the 6-foot bald and burlap. These trees are pretty big. They're wide. They have very big root balls, so you need a very big hole, and they are $299 each. Okay, so leaving the Baby Blues, we are gonna head right over there to that greenhouse right there, where we'll find the hellebore and the Hosta. Making my way in, look at all these 1.5 gallon azaleas. These are the ones that were propagated and grown right here at the nursery. So I'd asked the perennial manager before I came down here if she thought these hostas were gonna be available for fall planting. We're still not sure. They're about there, they're getting rooted in, but if you had your heart set on one of these, it might be next spring, but keep checking with us. But I wanted to show you a couple new varieties. This one's called Designer Jeans. I'll show you a better closer up picture, but can you see there's red petioles down there close to the base? So you get that nice foliage chartreuse color and the red color as well. And then this other new one, Munchkin Fire. Look how cute that is. It's tiny with a little flower on it. That one's new as well. And the last time I was down here, I showed you specifically the Hosta Wee because I wanted one, and I still plan on getting some. It was a lot smaller when I showed it to you a couple months ago, but I just love this ruffled edge, also with a yellow edge. This is one of my new favorites. Those big greenhouse structures behind me were all those greenhouses where all those annual flowers were this past spring. And I can't believe I'm going to say this, but pretty soon they will be filled with poinsettias. Yes, they'll come in within the next couple of weeks. We'll get those started for the Christmas time. So I'm gonna head back up to the owl barn where we have something new to show you. But before I do, I want to talk about our fall sale. You've been calling, you've been emailing, hey, are you still having our fall sale this year? The answer is yes, we already started thinking about it. We don't have the sale list yet, and I have a feeling the sale list is going to be a little smaller than it usually is, just because we were so busy this past spring. We brought out a lot of new products, a lot of stuff we grew through the summer, but that is normally for the next season sale. So we'll put that away in the hoop houses. But there will be definitely a sale list, and we'll have that to you soon. And that usually starts Labor Day weekend. Oh, sorry, before I go, one more thing about hostas. Believe it or not, now is the time to divide and transplant hostas and daylilies. It is perfectly safe. Dig those out of the ground, divide them, give them to friends, plant them in other areas. Sometimes it actually helps to divide a large hosta into smaller portions, and with daylilies as well. So now is the time to get that done. Okay, sorry again, I still haven't left yet and it's getting hot in here, but look at Tootie May. How cute is this? I saw it as I was coming out. Tiny little leaves, very corrugated. A lot of times when hostas are corrugated like this, slugs don't like them. So check this one out for next year. Okay, so I made it back to the owl barn. I promised you something new. It's not new, but new this year is winter squash. We have spaghetti squash and acorn squash. And today, Saturday, August 22nd, is National Eat a Peach Day. And because it's National Eat a Peach Day, we have different kinds of peaches. We have the regular yellow peach, and we have the white peach. If you haven't tried one, it is white flesh, extremely sweet, like sugary sweet, and it's also lower in acid. So if you have any trouble, even though peaches aren't very high in acid, if you have any trouble with peaches, white peach may be the way to go. This weekend, we are lucky again to have Cyberling's famous Norton-grown sweet corn. We'll have those awesome Ohio tomatoes, plus other fruits, veggies, potatoes, onions, anything you would want. In my email newsletter yesterday, you might have noticed I did a houseplant spotlight on these, the Sansevieria, also known as snake plant, also known as mother-in-law's tongue. You might have read how easy of a houseplant this one is. If you're a beginner, this one is great. If you're a seasoned houseplant grower, this one's great to add height and vertical interest to a combination of different houseplants. Bright indirect light is all you need for this, and if you forget to water, it'll be okay. The soil can dry out on this one, so whether you're a beginner or you just need an extra houseplant, this one is for you. Well, I wanted to thank you again for tuning in this week. We hope to see you this weekend for either some produce or some mums. Okay, bye-bye.